Good day everyone, I am Verla Beriso, a third-year college student at Partido State University, taking up Bachelor of Arts in Communication. For this video, I'm gonna discuss to you how communication media affect consumerism. Considering the reason that we have many forms of communication media, its effects on consumers may vary depending on what kind of a particular medium or media they are using. Digital media such as television and radio and print media such as newspaper are good help for consumers to gain relevant information concerning current issues and events which may be political, economical, environmental, and societal. Through the help of these media, consumers become updated on certain issues, especially in this time of pandemic. We also have social media that almost all people are using. As compared to other forms of communication media, social media is the most common used because it can offer more or it can provide things that other forms of communication media cannot offer to its consumers. In fact, social media has more uses and purposes as compared to others. It can be used for sharing our thoughts, our emotions, our ideas, and even our day-to-day life experiences. It is also a good means for long-distance families, friends, relatives, co-workers, co-students, and etc. to stay connected with each other. Another benefit of communication media is that it creates and maintains relationship through liking, sharing, reacting, and giving feedbacks to someone's post or stories. Social media can also be used for academic, business, and other purposes. This kind of, or I mean, this form of communication media is very useful in any kind of fields, right? So just like digital media and print media, social media can also be used as a source of information. However, communication media, especially social media, has also disadvantages to consumers. Some of them became victims of fake news or black propaganda, especially those who are not capable of verifying information and sources. Some of consumers use social media to destroy someone's reputation. Facebook accounts are proofs on how some media contents can be manipulated. Another disadvantage of social media is that some consumers become too much dependent and exposed to it, right? So most of the time, we use different kinds of platforms for different purposes, just like um, for for uploading our photos, videos, and stories to for viewing messages and notifications, for following our favorite celebrities and bloggers, for reading different kinds of news concerning different issues, and so on and so forth. So basically, that's how communication media affect consumerism. But of course, I would want to hear some or others stand regarding this topic. This is why I interviewed some students from different universities.
Well, living in a modern world, I can say that we are already exposed and introduced to different communication media, such as technology and social media. As a result of this, it greatly impacts our lives and change our way of communicating with others. So because of social media, it improves the learning methods or the educational system that we had as of today. So, and also through social media or the technology that we are using as of today, it provides a vast opportunity for us to maximize our full potential. And also, social media or through the use of Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, or any platform, we can create or make new friends. We can express our emotion, our feelings, our views, our points, and etc. However, it has also negative impacts on my life or our life as a whole. So, being glued to your screen all day, it made us more less productive, not only me, but others as well. It made us more lazy, and of course, there are times that it I have trouble in sleeping. And also because of social media, I have to deal with many mental issues such as bipolar disease, anxiety, depression, and even insecurities in myself. But as a student, it is important for us to use social media responsibly and limiting using it for us to see and appreciate the people or the things around us.
It improves the quality of my life because it can be used as learning and education media. There's a lot of important issues that can be learned. Promoting advocacy and campaigning such as mental health. It helps me to widen my knowledge, gain and access information. Communication media helps me to be updated with each and every happenings.
We know that communication has many forms, like in the print, in the broadcast, in the radio, in the television, in which we learn many theories and concepts. Like, we studied a lot about it. Like, before, I don't know how things work. Like, there's this kind of theory that I speak of, but I don't know that it is this. Like, for an instance, the spiral of silence theory, I've learned some communication theories that I have been using before, long before I have been studying in my course now. Because as a media studies student, I learned that media helps a lot in delivering and expressing informations that are needed um, to cater to the public. Let's say, for an instance, the press has been threatened, like what happened to ABS-CBN. The press freedom has been threatened. In this kind of situations, we don't know what would happen or how the media stands for. We don't know what's the position of the media in here. But little did we know that they have been doing so much that we have taken it for granted. They have been delivering information. They may say that the media is biased, but it's just that we didn't know and we can't accept the fact that it's just for the good of us. And then we also can learn about how we would want to address this kind of things. Like, let's say, for cases like the Marcos regime, the press has been threatened to do this and that to stop from operating. But there's been this quote underground media wherein the people still try to deliver information to the public because it is what they deserve, and that's what the communication media works. That's the essence of the communication media. But since it is already happening again, like what happened to the Marcos regime before, now it is our time to speak up and to voice out what we would want to be addressed. There's also this instance wherein the former President Macapagal Arroyo was, what do you call that? Has this case in the anti-wiretapping law, wherein they use the medium, like the phone, in a wrong way. Like, they record something that the other person would don't know about it, and because of that, the privacy of the person is being invaded. So we need to get ourselves together and act on things like this, that we can't let this happen. Just because we know how the medium works doesn't necessarily mean that we should take advantage of it and abuse it.